Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you know.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Damien Harris with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Bills are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Young to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Vaughn on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Young from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. A run with Vaughn out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, a run with Vaughn. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Vaughn. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A first down throw for Young. They'll set up the screen to Vaughn. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Young off the play fake. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Now the Bills will hustle to the line. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Allen going to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now a first down throw for Young. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want It's just a moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. So it's halftime. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up. They have to remember what they did to get here, put that back into play here in the second half, and I think they'll be all right.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Vaughn. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. On first and 10, Young. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Young to throw it. High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30. A give running right is Vaughn. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Vaughn, they'll try the left side. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They run again with Harris. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And that'll do it for the third quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the fourth quarter, which is coming up next. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Harris running straight ahead. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle to Smith. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 20 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. On the give, this is Harris. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
They start the drive with Vaughn. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Young. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Young to throw on fourth. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Waddle, 66 yards. And the Panthers are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. First down now, but that clock rolling. Allen dancing to his left. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Throwing is Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.